All right. All right. We're back. 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 And we're back. Give it a minute. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. My apologies, but we are back. Give it a minute. Damn internet, man. Damn fires out here messing up everything. Give everybody a second to get back in here. We'll get back into it. Thank you all for your patience. Very much appreciated. All right. But yeah, let's get back into it. We're gonna pick right back up. We're talking Martin Luther King, talking economics, talking MLK Day. If you're racking with me, we're gonna get back into it. Man, we were cooking too. We're talking some good stuff. But we're gonna get right back into it. Just give it a second. Give everybody a second to get back in here, and we're gonna go. All right. Well, anyway, we're not going to wait for everybody. Everybody will find their way back too. They'll find the next stream. It's going live. But anyway, we were talking Martin Luther King economics and how when he went to go made his speech about going to get the check, everything changed. I really think that's what really sparked. That's what I think. That I'm not saying that's what got him assassinated, but I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. If you don't know, Martin Luther King they were terrorizing by the FBI, CIA. They were writing him letters. They were doing all kind of stuff to the man. They were treating the man terrible, very, very terrible. Wasn't treating him good at all. So, but if you get a second, go back and watch the first video. My apologies for the technical difficulty. Did not mean for that to happen, but it happened. So we'll give everybody a second to come on back in here. But we're gonna keep on rolling. My apologies. I gotta finish the show. We can't abandon the show. So I thank y'all for coming back and tuning in, rocking with me. Let me tell you, I will get this straight. It will not continue to happen. My apologies for the internet. But while everybody's coming back in, I'm gonna go to break real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and we're talking MLK on MLK Day. Happy MLK Day. If you're just watching, you're tuning back in, drop a comment. Let me know you're rocking with me, you're back with me. My apologies. Dang internet. Internet happens. But anyway, we're talking MLK, and we're talking all the good things that MLK did, and we're specifically talking economics. They always point out the I Have a Dream speech, but what about I Want My Check speech? I Want My Check speech. That's what we're covering tonight. That's what we're talking about. And my question was this. We had some good cross brown with Josh Brown. If you're still watching, appreciate the comments. Talk about circulation of the black dollar. I will do a show on that. How does the circulation work? And I'm gonna go around. I probably have to go out there and do some boots on the ground and really ask some people and interview some people and go find some businesses. I think that'd be a good video for the channel, good segment to get into. So I am going to actually end up doing that. Going to some black businesses and really figure out how many times does the black dollar circulate. I want to know. I need to know because economics is the way out. I don't know if you're familiar with Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson always talks about Powernomics. He has a good book out there called Powernomics, talking about the black dollar and how if you circulate the black dollar, how everything can change for you and how everything is done through commerce. Things are done through commerce. You got to make some money to make some changes. Just like in the presidency, you got all these companies out here who lobby, spend all this money to get things done. And that's really ultimately how you get stuff done. You got to lobby. You got to do that stuff. You got to get those things done to get what you need done. So I'm just going to get into interesting news because the first video we covered a lot of Dr. Martin Luther King. pretty much covered everything I want to cover with that. I'll circle back later. Hopefully everybody who was watching comes back and watches. But we're gonna go ahead and get some interesting news because I do got some good news stuff. Got a new president in office. Probably gonna talk about that for a second. But first, let's go ahead and get into it. TikTok was restored. TikTok was banned on Saturday night. I don't know if you know, TikTok was banned. TikTok was banned on Saturday night. Now it's back up running. Hopefully that's your main way of making money, your main business. Hopefully you got it back up rolling. Hopefully you're making some money off of that. Now, it's funny. They said, oh, Trump got it back going. I don't see how. He just got in office today. And it came back on yesterday. It came back on yesterday, and it's back online now, but before he became the president again, it came back online. So I think it's all hoax. It's like, well, how so? How, Malcolm? How did this happen? How did the TikTok ban? And how, we went over this the other day. Go check out that show. I was talking about TikTok and how TikTok and the national security issue. And like, well, we got Chinese stuff all over here right now. So how is that a big problem? Clearly it's not, because it's back up and running. Clearly it wasn't a big problem because it's back up and running. So we're going to get back into it to that. But my first story I got for you all is a good one. It's a good one. We got Walmart. Walmart has been having some diversity issues. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Let me pull it up where we are. Where are we at? Yes, here we go. Hopefully you can see my screen and what we got going. All right, Walmart. Walmart is facing backlash over DEI, diversity, inclusion. Why is my stuff not? Oh, there we go. Wrong way. Walmart is facing backlash over DEI policy reversal as shareholders, Dem officials urge them to reconsider. Walmart's decision to dial back a diversity, equity, inclusion, diversity, equity, inclusion programs widely celebrated by conservatives, but some shareholders and Democratic officials are pushing back. The retail giant joined a growing list of companies scaling back DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion initiatives in November following similar moves by big names like Harley-Davidson, John Deere, Tractor Supply, McDonald's, Amazon, and Meta. Americans also have since announced change to their diversity inclusion policies. Companies follow suit. While some investors hailed Walmart's move as a step in the right direction, others urging the retailer to consider abandonment to DEI. In a letter addressed to Walmart CEO, a group of more than 30 Walmart shareholders, pretty sure the big ones, who represent more than 266 billion combined assets, asked the company to explain the business impact on abandoning diversity, equity, make sure I'm saying it right, diversity, equity, inclusion. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What is that? Diversity, equity, inclusion. Basically, well, let's just break it down, give you so short. There's this guy out there, I forget his name. He's trying to roll back all the policy because what I just said about Martin Luther King, he changed the law. It was, where's the law? Whoa. Let me find that real quick. I got my law. Where's that? Civil Rights Act of 1964, which outlawed discrimination based on race, color, sex, and religion. Well, they're trying to say that doesn't work because that was originally for black people and everybody else. Well, white people are trying to say, some of these wealthy white men are saying, hey, you can't do that. You can't provide opportunities for these people and not everybody else. Well, the reason these were started in the first place, because you didn't have any opportunity. Black people couldn't get jobs. They still can't get jobs. Some places, home loans and all these other things. That's what these programs were for. Well, they're trying to roll it back to the good old West. This same law that Martin Luther King got passed for you is now working against you, and that is becoming a problem. These shareholders represent $266 billion. Now, here's the thing. Walmart's not the most conservative base. Everybody shops at Walmart. Now, I can see John Deere doing this. That makes sense. John Deere doing this because that's John Deere. Dang, where the heck is that? Oh, it's very loud. Let me turn that down. It's super loud. John Deere is a mostly conservative base, but Walmart is not. Walmart is not that. Where's the story? Where the heck is the story at? Hold on a second. Where's my story not pop? Where's my story not showing? Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me get off of here. This is not what I'm on. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Hold on. Let me get myself back situated. There we go. That's not it. Anyway, go back to me. Anyway, they're trying to roll back their diversity inclusion policies. Basically, they're saying like, look, women, blacks, whites, gays, anybody. Look, you don't get no fair shake. Everybody should be treated on an equal playing field. As we know in America, that doesn't work like that. It don't work like that. White men come first. Well, this country was built for wealthy white men, not by wealthy white men, but for wealthy white men. Go check the Constitution and go read about John Adams and what he was saying. So that whole situation is coming back to bite you in the butt. They're trying to say that you can't get any special privileges based on your sex, color, and skin. But these are minority groups. These are people without that. White men don't fit in these groups. They're not the minority. But it's so crazy, right? Minority. What is the definition of minority? The smaller group. Well, by the numbers, we're not the smallest group by any stretch of the imagination. But they make you think that. So this is coming home to bite. I'm going to keep monitoring this because I've been watching this for a while, the whole diversity inclusion thing. Been watching it for a while. Going to figure out what's going on about that. Next story. I'm going to get into a little deeper than that. I don't have all my facts on that. I got to keep rolling. Los Angeles restaurants empty out after destructive wildfires. We can't keep going like this. The devastating Los Angeles wildfires have killed more than 24 people. And, side note, rest in peace to those folks. Several local eateries wiped out by entirely Eden Palisades fires, while others are seen in dramatic fall in business. So basically what's happening is some of these places, thank you for the Rich Grippy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending the love. Basically what's happened is that you can't get into these neighborhoods. You can't get into Palisades. You can't get Pasadena and Altadena. These are places you can't go right now. And some of these businesses are suffering because nobody's coming and they can't make any money. Which means what? You have to shut your doors, and that makes it hard for business. So if you go to some of these places right now in Los Angeles, the police will not let you in because of the looting. They're only showing black folks doing it. Everybody do it. They're showing looting and all this stuff. So now they're cutting you off to getting into these places, and these businesses are still open. People are not coming to eat. They're not coming out. So the regulars are not even coming, and they're losing tons of money. So not only is this affecting people's homes, that's what we hear about, it's also affecting people's businesses because people can't come in there and shop. They can't get no money. Now, what is the state going to do for businesses? We know they're going to do something for the homes. You got the whole situation with the insurance, which is getting pretty predatory. I've seen some text messages of these developers out here trying to already buy these people's houses from up under them. They're trying to buy plots of land. They're trying to just buy stuff from up under you because a lot of these people aren't going to come back. And as you know, it's very expensive to build a house in California. Super expensive. And these people probably not going to come back. So these developers are going to come in and build these things, going to raise the prices, raise the rent. Also out here in California, they're price gouging on the rent. They're price gouging. They're raising the rent because some people need places to stay. They have nowhere to live, and they're raising the rent up here. So they just passed a moratorium where you cannot raise the rent, I think, over 3-4%. Now, I'm from Florida, and let me tell you something. During hurricane season, they raise the price of everything. If a hurricane comes, plywood goes up, water goes up, gas goes up, everything goes up. People are always looking for an opportunity. Even in the midst of tragedy, they're always trying to make some money. And they're trying to do the same thing right now, trying to make more money, which is terrible. It's sad, but that's how business goes. So the governor stepped in and said, you can't do that. Now, you need to put these people's ass in jail. You need to get locked up for taking advantage of poor people, because that's all it is. People are trying to take advantage of poor people at a poor time. Not just poor in spirit, poor in pockets, poor all around. It's wrong. It's wrong. I've seen several sites where the rent has gone up. Like, place might be rented for $2,000. Now you're trying to rent it for $5,000, $2,500. I mean, $5,000, $6,000. Place was just $3,000 2 weeks ago before the fire. But you got to report this now. I don't know if these people are going to go to jail. I don't know if they're going to go to jail for this, because you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to raise your rent on people and do stuff like that. They're evil, but that's what they're doing. So I'm sure if you don't live in California, you don't have to deal with this, but it is happening right now, and it's becoming a problem. This is not going to go away. This is not going to go away, and I'm afraid at some point the wildfires are not going to get the same attention, and it's going to get put on the back burner, just like the what happened in New Orleans with the whole guy driving down the streets in Bourbon Street, killing all the people. That's not getting attention. Malibu had fires last year. There were fires in Hawaii last year. They're not getting attention. So these stories only get attention for so long. Now, of course, the fires are still going, but they're not talking about it like they used to. And the insurance companies, of course, they hauled ass. They're not trying to pay anybody insurance. Now, insurance is big business. They're not going to pay out more than what they make. You know how it goes. That's not how business works. They're not going to pay out more than what they make. So the insurance is bad. It's just all bad out here. Not to mention, we're not getting any fucking rain. No rain. We're not getting any rain, so things aren't even changing. People are like, are you okay? Are we okay for now? Now, thank God I'm in a place where we haven't been affected, but the smoke is bad out here. Everywhere I go in California, I smell like barbecue ribs. I smell like barbecue ribs, and I'm tired of smelling like barbecue ribs. I'm not even wearing colognes right now because I smell like Newport cigarettes when I show up places. It's bad. If you're in California, you're watching, you live in Los Angeles, wear your damn mask. The air is not good right now. I'm not even running. You know I run. I'm a runner. I'm not even running outside. I got my ass inside on the treadmill because I just don't want to deal with the air quality. It's not good. So if you're in California, you're not wearing your mask, you need to. You should definitely wear your mask and do that. And what was we talking about? TikTok? Yes. And last but not least, Trump's back in office. Trump is back in office, and let's say this. You dealt with worse things before. Look, the president, he comes, he goes. He's here for 4 years, and he's gone. 4 summers, and he's out of here. So this is his last go around. He won't be back. I tell you one thing, the Democrats, get your shit together, okay? You got your ass kicked because you picked I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you couldn't find a candidate before Kamala Harris. Not saying she didn't do a bad job, but there was nobody to even run. We didn't even have a good candidate. Still don't. Because you remember when Obama ran, he just came out of nowhere. He just popped up. Where this black dude came from with these nice suits? He just came out of nowhere. And he made it. So we don't even have a good candidate. You got to start looking now. You should be starting looking for a Democratic presidential campaign right now. Because this time around, it's going to be two new people. Unless you get like the vice president to run. Unless you get like J.D. Vance to run. You don't want him to run. Hell no. So we got to find a new candidate. And the Democratic Party is trash right now. We're not getting together. We got to add beat. The House of Representatives is Republican. Senate Republican. It's all blue. It's all red. And all red can all go bad. So we got to do something about that. It is a problem. It's a huge, huge problem. And let me see. I had another story for you. Got one more news story for you because I got to call me the show. If you're in Los Angeles tonight, I'm downtown at the Irish Pub. I'll be telling jokes at 9 o'clock. I'm actually going to go live again. So if you're watching right now on Super Chat, I will be back on Super Chat around 9 o'clock, midnight East Coast time. I'll be telling jokes. So if you want to see me do some comedy tonight, make sure you tune back in to see what we got going. All right, where my other story at? Let's see. Where my last story at? Thank you all for tuning back into the show. I apologize for my internet. My internet just cut off. I don't know what the hell happened. I gotta get some new internet. But let me see. Where's my other story at? I had another story. One more hot story for you. Oh yes. Costco Teamsters vote to go on strike at Costco. I thought Costco was great. Let's read about it. Teamsters said on Sunday its members at the U.S. retailer Costco Wholesale voted in favor of a nationwide strike. Better not. Nationwide strike. Hey, get the heck out of it. What is this? A nationwide strike as they enter the final round of talks to reach a new contract ahead of January 31st. Speaking of strikes, what happened to the port workers? You remember the port guys went on strike a while ago? They went on strike. I haven't heard nothing about that. The dock workers, they were on strike and nothing was going to get shipped. They got through Christmas, right? And then we ain't heard nothing about that. I'm still curious about that. But anyway, the union reached representatives of more than 18,000 workers at Costco said 85% of its members voted to authorize a strike. The vote is a direct result of the company's continued failure to bargain constructively, the union said in Post X, adding the master agreement between the two parties on 31st. Costco did not immediately respond. Let me tell you something. I like Costco. Costco, if you don't know, Costco does not take American Express because it does not want to raise its prices. kudos to Costco. And another thing, Costco did not get rid of their diversity inclusion program. They did not. They said, hell no, we're not getting rid of our diversity inclusion program. We're going to keep the people that diversity, not diversity inclusion, diversity equity inclusion. Damn it, I keep messing it up. DEI. They're not getting rid of their DEI program because they believe in what they're doing. Still hiring minorities, women, and other people, because these other groups don't have the same power as the majority. You know who the majority is. They don't have the same power. That's why this stuff was created in the first place. Because if you're black, white, gay, or a woman, you don't have the same rights and power as white men. Look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you saw the sign they did. I'm sure what some of these other communities are going to do that, because you know what that sign means. Now, you do that in Germany, you put their hand up like that, you're going to jail. You can't do that in Germany. They don't tolerate that. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen with some of these other groups, because that was pretty damn disrespectful what he did. Y'all saw what he did. He put the hand up. So we're going to see about that. It's going to be an interesting 4 years. But I will tell you this. Get your money. Get your money. I don't care who's president. It don't matter. If there's an opportunity for you to improve your life, make your money, do so. Do so. Get the money. All right? We're here for the money. I don't care about who's president. I don't care if the president, cat, dog, moose, gorilla. Where that money? What Martin Luther King said. Where the check? We're here for the check. Now, a lot of people be giving Snoop Dogg and all these other artists backlash. Look, I don't care. I know they did it for money. People like money. People value money. And that's what they're going to do stuff for. You're going to see more of it. But when did we get into a point where you can't vote for who you want? I mean, just because we black, you got to vote for this person and that person. I'm not going to knock anybody for what they want to do. Not going to knock anybody. That's who you believe in. That's what you want to do. Go for it. Just don't step on your people and make your people look bad. Now, it's not like he said anything about black people, but we don't know what that check looks like. Now, some people said he's selling out, he's being a coon. I'm not here to debate that or not, but I do know Chrisette Michelle, she went to perform for Trump 4 years ago, and they really, really bullied that lady. They really, really bullied her, and they really messed up some opportunities for her. Snoop's all over the place, and Soulja Boy, he look like a junkie. I don't know, he be on that dope. He looked like he on the dope all the time, but they did it for the check. Nelly did too. I don't know how much they were paid, but you got to go get, whoever got the resources, you got to go see him. You got to go see him. And people are making it sound like, well, Trump's in office, you shouldn't deal with him. Like, man, nah, you crazy. He got the opportunities. He got the Kodak Black. If you like Kodak Black, hey, the reason why you can still listen to Kodak Black, because Trump let him out of jail. So, look. You don't have to believe in the man, believe in the policy, it's politics. It's politics. You can run around with your flag, and most people who are running around with the Trump Make America Great flag are poor. That man ain't gonna turn you into no billionaire, okay? You see the people that he's standing next to him, they not holding up no flag or nothing. He's cutting checks. All these people, Trump back in office, get Trump. The poor white people, okay? The poor white people run around Trump. You believe in the man. Now, you got to take your ass work 60 hours a week for little pay, and you out there chanting Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a billionaire. He has so much money. So much money. Matter of fact, you'll never see a poor president again. Bro, nah, you're not going to get no president that worked at Target and went to community college. That's not happening. The president that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to leave you with this. Hey, you got 4 years coming up. Take advantage of the opportunities to improve your life and your family's life. Who cares what the next person thinks? Now, I'm not saying you should sell out on your people, your folks. I don't think you have to put anybody down for you to come up. Now, do I have a problem with what Snoop did? Not really. Snoop, he's not an activist. Snoop, he doesn't do any of that stuff. He just doesn't. He's a great spokesperson, but y'all gotta fail to realize this. Snoop had a football league. He put a lot of people in school. A lot of people he put in school. He put a lot of kids. CJ Stroud, quarterback for the Houston Texans. He was a part of his camp, and there's some other guys. So Snoop's done a lot of good things in the community, and that's so funny about people. First time you do something people don't like, they forget all the good that you did. First time you do something, oh man, he's a coon, he's this, he's that, he's all these kind of names. But what about all the positive things he's did? Just like Oprah, people like to jump on Oprah about certain things. Oprah, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. She sent a lot of people to college. She's done a lot of great things. And don't forget that. People will forget the good and highlight the bad thing. You can speak to somebody every day. The one day you're having a bad day, not feeling well, somebody gonna say, oh, you're an asshole because you didn't speak to me. No. I got other stuff on my mind. But they're gonna forget you've been speaking to them for 5-7 weeks straight. Hello, how you doing? It's just one day you come in not having the best day and people want to shun you and get on you. Forget that. You do what you gotta do, all right? If Trump give me an opportunity, I'm taking it. If I can benefit my people and my folks, that's what I'm gonna do. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. You gotta go. It doesn't matter who's in office. You go get the resources. It's about resources. It's about resources. Now, when it comes to economics, spending your dollars in your community, that's a whole nother thing. I'm going to get into that. By the way, side note, next Monday, January 27th, I will have a tax professional on the show. I will have my tax person coming on the show. So I'm going to get that put together tomorrow night, and the show will be posted by tomorrow. Shut up! The show will be posted by tomorrow. They get on my nerves with all that damn siren. I will, so make sure you tune in next Monday. It's going to be a great show. We're talking taxes. We're talking all things taxes. I want to make sure that you get your taxes. I want to make sure you get paid and you understand what the hell is going on, because taxes are very complicated. Very complicated. January 27th, next Monday, we were talking all things taxes. So make sure you tune into that show. You don't want to miss it. Also, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. And also, if you like comedy, go to Malcolm Hall Comedy on YouTube, Malcolm Hall on TikTok. You can go Malcolm Hall Comedy on TikTok. You can follow my stand-up comedy page. I'm working on some new clips. I'm going to do some stuff tonight. So if you want to laugh, you're feeling down and depressed, head over to my page and cheer yourself up. And make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button. If you're on Super Live right now, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, X. Follow me everywhere. Just don't follow me home or you get your ass whooped. No, don't follow me home. You might get your ass whooped. I'm not playing about that. Don't follow me home, but follow me on all platforms. All right? Now, that's what I got for you, okay? My apologies for the technical difficulties tonight. If you're watching YouTube, if you got Super Live, I will be, I'm performing tonight downtown at the Irish Pub. I don't have the flyers like a million people on the flyer. I'm performing tonight downtown at the Irish Pub, so if you want to come out and get some laughs in, please head over there. If you want to watch my comedy special, Who is Malcolm? Head over to cheapnotbroke.com and watch my comedy special. Great time, got laughs, and all that good stuff. All right, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me with the internet I'm working on. I got to get it together because, hey, it just didn't work out how I was supposed to, so I'm going to take accountability for that, but I'm going to get it fixed. But y'all been rocking with me. Y'all know I'm solid. So make sure y'all rock with me and follow me on all my channels. Stay tuned because, I'm about this money. Cheap, not broke. Live life at your price. We're all about living life at your price. Hey, spend what you want to spend. Do we ask for discounts? Hell no. We go find discounts. We don't ask nobody for money. If you can't afford it, you don't need it. All right, everybody, we're going to be back on Wednesday night for the Wednesday night rant. And also, remember, January 27th, I have my tax professional come in. We're going to talk taxes. By that time, you should have got your W-2. All your W-2s should come in. So we're going to talk all the forms, any write-offs, anything that you need to know about taxes, audit. Because right now in California, the tax date has been pushed back to October 15th instead of August 15th because of the fires. So if you're in California, you don't have to file till October 15th, but that don't mean you should wait till October 14th to do so. You should get on top of that now. Make sure you have all your documents, your W-2s, and everything you need. Also, if you make more money, if you receive more than $600, I think on Cash App, you do have to file taxes. You got to file a 1099. So if you're making money on Super Live, Super Chat, on YouTube, make sure you get your taxes together because they're taxing you too. Uncle Sam, he got his hand in your pocket. You don't want him to he take his hand in his pocket and stick his finger in your ass. You don't want him to do that. You seen him do it like this. He put that finger in your butt. You don't want him to put that finger in your butt. Make sure you pay your taxes. All right, everybody. We're going to be back Wednesday night rant, Super Live, 3 hours. We're going to be live at 9 o'clock. I'm going to do a comedy, so if you want to come and tune into the show, make sure you tune in. I will be back on Wednesday night. And once again, my sincerest apologies for my internet. I'm going to get it together, and we're going to do this. And we're going to keep it moving. And remember, hey, it don't matter who's the president. Get your resources, get your money, and get on about your business. I'll see you all on Wednesday night. Take care.